Hi, Mr. McKay. Thank you for joining our program today. I know you have this Asia Summit tomorrow. Can you tell our audience what is this theme of this year's summit in Macau?
The theme of this year's summit is focused on occupiers of commercial real estate, focused on ways to save space and save money in the difficult economy.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all know we have this global financial crisis around the world at the moment. Mm-hmm. How is that going to affect the real estate market in Asia as a whole?
Well, it's already affecting the markets in Asia. So it's a difficult time for everybody. The good thing about Asia, I would say, though, is that there's a good balance between supply of space and the demand of space. Asia is still an area that's important to big companies, although the big companies all across the world, of course, are cutting back. So it's affecting Asia.
Mm-hmm. I want to focus on the Hong Kong market. How badly is that the financial crisis affect the commercial real estate market in Hong Kong?
Well, it's had a very significant impact starting in the middle of last year. We have seen rents already come down approximately 30%. We're expecting that the commercial rents will continue to come down throughout this year, perhaps by another 20%. So it's becoming a different market than it was before. Currently, it's more of, I would say, an on-balance market between supply and demand, coming out of a long period of time where it was really a landlord's market.
Mm-hmm. Well, as this summit is going to be held in Macau, I would like to raise a question in Macau. So how is that the financial crisis also affect the Macau market? But actually, it's more a casino, entertainment business rather than the office and commercial real estate, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. There's not a big office market there. It's predominantly the hospitality sector, the casino sector, and it's having a big impact there. The residential market in particular suffered a lot. The casino projects have been slowed down a lot. Prospects are extremely strong, in my opinion, for Macau long term, but in the short term, it's a particularly difficult time.
Mm-hmm. So typically, what factor affects the rental level of the commercial real estate?
It's classic supply and demand. So the amount of new buildings coming into the market over a period of time as compared to the amount of demand. So if you look at a market like Hong Kong right now, we're coming out of a period where there's not very many office buildings being built. It seems like there's a lot, but in reality, compared to the size of the market, not a lot. So vacancy rates have been very low. So now we're moving to a market where it's more on balance between the amount of supply and the amount of demand. Mm-hmm. And so the vacancy rates are going to become something a little bit more medium, I would say, as compared to what they've been over the last few years.
Mm-hmm. So besides the supply and demand issue, I think the economic factor also goes up and down. Whether the commercial real estate goes up and down with the Hang Seng Index and our the GDP figures?
There is some correlation. There's not a direct correlation, but certainly if you track the Hang Seng over the last 15 years and you track the commercial real estate market and the residential market, there's quite a high degree of correlation. So I expect that as the general market improves, as the Hang Seng starts to go back up, eventually the commercial real estate market will improve. So there is some correlation.
Mm-hmm. So can you tell us what is the record high and the record low in the commercial real estate market in Hong Kong?
Certainly. Well, we're just coming out of a period where we've had record high. If you look at some of the best buildings in Central, we recorded rents almost as high as 200 Hong Kong per square foot, which is very high rent, certainly for Hong Kong in terms of record rents and internationally. And that's coming out of a long period of uptick from the bottom of SARS, mid-2003, where we would have seen rents as low as 15 or 20 Hong Kong per square foot for similar buildings right in the bottom of the market during SARS. Mm-hmm. So a huge change.
So what's the outlook?
Well, the outlook, as I said, we've already seen the market come off 30% from its peak. We expect over the next 12 months that it will likely decline in terms of the rental rates by another 20%. So unfortunately, depends if you're a landlord, the market will continue to go down. Fortunately, somewhat for a tenant, you can expect that your rents will come down as well over the next period of time.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully, next time when we will meet, maybe the market will recover.
Well, I hope so, although I would say that our projections, we want to be cautious, so I'm expecting that 2009 will be difficult. We think 2010, the way it's looking, will continue to be difficult, but we're seeing a good possibility of recovery in the second half of 2010. Certainly 2011, it seems a ways off, should be a lot better situation, which is important when you look at Hong Kong, because it takes a long time to build buildings, so the longer-term developers will already start to build new buildings over the next couple of years, anticipating a much better market in 2011 or 2012.
Thank you very much for joining our program today.
Thank you.